po, ako po si at ito po ang aming performance test sa
BSCS. Hi guys! In this video, we will talk about insertion sort method. What is insertion sort method? So, according kay Ninong Google, insertion sort is a simple sorting algorithm that builds a sorted array one element at a time. It works by iterating through the input array and for each element, inserting it into its correct position within the already sorted portion of the array. So, ibig sabihin, yung insertion sorting algorithm daw ay inaayos yung datos or elemento sa isang array paunti-unti or isang piraso or elemento kada hakbang. Here are the steps in insertion sorting method. So, first is initialization, second is iteration, third selection and comparison, fourth is shifting, next to it is the insertion, and lastly is the repetition. So this is our sample code. For our sample code, we have here total of 9 elements, 9, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 5, and 4. We also have here our private method, which is the insertion sort. For line 5, we have here the printing of the final sorted array. So, for our insertion sort method, which is private, you will see here the initialization, condition, iteration, and from this block or from this line of code, selection and comparison happens here. This is for the insertion. So, from line 24 to line 26, this is the printing of each iteration. So we will now start with our first iteration. So for our first iteration, we will have 1 as the value of I, since yan yung naka-initialized value for our I. So next is we have condition, which is I lesser than array.length and I lesser than or equal to 8. So our I is 1 and the value of array.length is 9. So, is 1 lesser than to 9? So, true. And 1 lesser than or equal to 8, which is true also. After that, we will proceed to the next line, which is the temp. So, the value of temp is I. So, kung ano yung value ng I, yun din yung value ng ating temp. So, since yung value ng ating I is 1, so 1 din po ang ating temp. So, yung laman po ng ating temp or ng ating index 1 ay 1. Yung value po ng j ay I minus 1. So, ibig sabihin, 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. Yung laman po ng ating index 0 ay 9. Now, papasok po tayo sa ating while loop. Ito po nangyayari yung ating selection and comparison. Sa while loop, meron pong condition which is j greater than or equal to 0 and array j greater than temp. So, 0 is our j, is 0 greater than or equal to 0, which is true. 9 greater than 1, which is true also. Next, we have 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. So, dito, ibig sabihin, yung value ng ating j ay ililipat natin or ilalagay natin sa index 1. So, ganito na po yung itsura ng ating array ngayon. 1, 9, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 5, and 4. Then, after that, mayroon pong decrementation. So, ibig sabihin, yung j ay babawasan natin ng isa. So, since yung value ng ating j ngayon is 0, so 0 minus 1 is equals to negative 1. So, let's check the condition. So, negative 1 greater than or equal to 0. So, false. And after that, we will now exit the while loop. We have here the insertion now. Negative 1 plus 1 equals to 0 and temp is equals to 1. So dito, ibig sabihin po ay yung ating temp, which is yung 1, ay ilalagay po natin doon sa index 0. So after that, we will now proceed for the printing. So printing now is after iteration 1, we have now here 1, 9, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 5, and 4. And after that, babalik po tayo sa for loop, which is mangyayari po yung ating incrementation. Plus 1 is now 2. Yung value ng ating ay ngayon ay 2 na. So 2 lesser than 9 is true. 2 lesser than or equal to 8 is true also. So yung tempo natin ngayon ay 2, tapos yung laman ng ating index 2 ay 8. Then J, 2 minus 1 is 1. So yung laman ng ating index 1 ay 9. Is 1 greater than or equal to 0? So true. Is 9 greater than 8? So true. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So ibig sabihin yung ating J or yung 9 ay ililipat natin sa index 2. So ito na po yung itsura ng ating array ngayon. So 1, 8, 2, 9, 7, 3, 6, 5. Then magdi-decrement po tayo. So yung J babawasan natin ng isa. So since yung value ng ating J ngayon is 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. Let's check the condition. Is 0 greater than or equal to 0? So true, since yung 0 ay equal to 0. After that is 1 lesser than 8. So false na po tayo dito. So ibig sabihin mag-i-exit na po tayo sa ating while loop. Then punta po tayo sa ating insertion. So J is equals to 0 plus 1 is 1. Temp is 8. 8 po yung ating temp. So ibig sabihin yung ating temp value ay nailipat po natin or in-insert po natin sa index 1. So now proceed po tayo sa ating printing. So after iteration 2, magiging 1, 8, 9, 2, 7, 3, 6, 5, 4 na po ang ating array, since yung ating temp value, which is yung 8, ay nailipat po sa ating sa index 1, which is dito. So now we will now proceed to iteration 3. As for the next iterations, hindi na po natin i-explain masyado kasi same or parehas lang po ng process yung ginawa. So we will jump to iteration 8 right away para hindi po masyadong mahaba yung video. We are now here for our 8th iteration. So I is 8, I lesser than to 9, true. 8 lesser than or equal to 8, true again. So temp is 8, since yung I natin is 8, so 8 din yung ating temp. So yung laman or yung element ng index 8 ay 4. J, 8 minus 1 is 7. So yung laman ng ating index 7 ay 9. So check the condition. Is 7 greater than or equal to 0? True. 9 greater than 4? So true. 7 plus 1 is 8. So ibig sabihin yung value po ng ating J ay ililipat po natin sa index 8. So magiging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dito na po siya dito. Then, next po ay magdi-decrement po tayo. So, 7 minus 1 is 6. Yung laman ng ating 6 ay 8. Check the condition. Is 6 greater than or equal to 0? True. Is 8 greater than 4? So, true. 6 plus 1 is 7. So, ibig sabihin yung ating J ay ililipat po natin sa index 7. Dito po siya ngayon sa index 7. Next, we will now decrement again. 6 minus 1 is 5. So, yung laman po ng index 5 is 7. 5 greater than or equal to 0, true. 7 greater than 4, true. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So ililipat po natin yung 7 sa index 6. So andito na po siya. Decrement again, 5 minus 1 is 4. So yung laman ng index 4 is 6. So 4 greater than or equal to 0, true. 6 greater than 4 is true. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So ililipat po natin yung 6 sa index 5. So ito po. And then 4 minus 1, so 3. So yung laman ng ating index 3 is 5. Ito po. So 3 greater than or equal to 0. So true. 5 greater than 4 is true. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So yung 5 ay ililipat po natin sa index 5. Ay, sa index 4 rather. Kasi 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So decrement again. 3 minus 1 is 2. So yung value ng ating index 2 ay 3. So 3. 2 greater than or equal to 0 is true. 3 greater than 4 is false. So since false na po ay lalabas na po tayo or i-exit na po tayo sa ating while loop. So j is equals to 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Index 3. So yung temp value natin ay 4. 4. So ibig sabihin yung ating temp value ay i-insert po natin doon sa index 3. Tayo sa ating printing. So after iteration 8, yung magiging value na po ng ating array or yung magiging arrangement na po ng ating array ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. After incrementation, so yung I natin ay naging 9 na po. So 9 lesser than 9, so false. So meaning, since nag-false na po, ibig sabihin ay i-exit na po tayo sa ating insertion sort method. Since nag-exit na po tayo sa ating insertion sort method, we will proceed now sa next line, which is the printing of the final sorted array. Our final sorted array now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Thank you and God bless. Ginaampo ko nga makapasar kita tanan hini nga subject.